Hey guys, welcome back. So today in this film I'm showing you guys how to write a very simple C program and compile it on your iOS device without the need of a computer. So if you're interested in learning C or already know it and just want to be able to play around with it on the go without needing a computer with you, then this is a great thing to have on your jailbroken iOS device because it will allow you to quickly write some code, test it, and compile and execute on the device itself. So as I said, you will need to be jailbroken. I'm here with my iPhone 6 on iOS 10.2. So this will work on the latest jailbreaks. And we want to first of all get Theos set up on the device. Now I have a video on my main channel explaining how to do that on iOS 10. And Theos is basically like a mobile version of Xcode. It will allow you to create applications and tweaks and compile them all on device independent of a computer. So Theos uses the Clang compiler, which in this video we're going to be using manually instead of using the Theos scripts that it provides. We're going to manually use Clang to compile a C program. So you will need your SDK inside of the Theos SDKs folder. So I have the iOS 8.1 SDK, which is what I also recommend you guys use. But once you've got that done, then you're ready to go ahead and get started. So inside of iFile or Filter File Manager, depending on what you prefer, we're going to create a new file, so regular file, and we're just going to give this a name as test.c. So C programs always have a .c extension. Create this, and then inside of here we're going to open up this text editor and we're going to write the C code. Now you can also actually write it in a different text editing app if you prefer. For example, Textastic. This is a very good one. It's quite expensive, but this will give you syntax highlighting and sort of a directory layout for all of your projects inside of here. So it's definitely a great one to get if you're going to be programming on the go on your device a lot. So here I've already got a basic C program. You can see at the top we've included the standard input-output header, and then inside of our main function it simply does one thing and prints hey onto the screen. So, and then followed by a space or a drop line. So this is our very basic C program. Now of course if you want to actually learn the C programming language, I'm not going to be teaching that in this video, but you can look up other tutorials on YouTube or online. Any of this will still work on iOS. So this is the regular C programming language. There's nothing different because we're doing this on iOS. Works exactly the same. So we've got the code for this simple program. We're just going to select this and then copy it into iFile. Save that file and done. And now we have the test.c file saved. And then we want to go inside of mobile terminal. First of all, log in as root with the default password as Alpine. And if we ls on this directory, you should see your test.c file. Just make sure it is there. And then you're ready to go ahead and compile it. So we're going to use Clang manually rather than using any kind of Theos script. Now Theos does actually provide a template for writing a basic command line tool like this. But if you want to write C in Scratch, from complete scratch, then this is a better way to do it. So we're going to type Clang. Then we're going to type the file name, which is test.c. Then we're going to do -isysroot space, and then we're going to put the path to your SDK file, which should be in var Theos SDKs, and the name of the SDK, which is iPhone OS 8.1.SDK, space -o, and it's going to be your output file name. So we're just going to call this test. Return, and if you get no errors, then it should just return you back to the root. Ls again, you'll see the new executable. So this is the test file without the .c, and you can also check inside of iFile. If you refresh it, you can see we now have test, and this is the executable file. Now, if you're on a 64-bit device, which I am, trying to run test will fail the first time because you'll get this killed 9 message. All that means is you need to sign it with ldid. So you're going to type ldid space -S test return, and then you can run it, and it shouldn't give you any errors. And you see it prints out the text that we had. So that's basically how you write very simple C program and compile it on device. As I said, you can use the Theos template for the tool, I believe it's called the command line tool, but that will give you a lot of other stuff as well, which you may not want if you just want to write basic C programs. So hope this helped you guys. If you have any questions about this, then leave a comment. If you have a request for future videos, then also leave a comment. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe for more, and I will see you next time.